Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. It's the Utah State Aggies and the Sacramento State Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's been so much fun watching this offense, and a big part of why they're in college football playoff contention has been the passing attack, and this wide receiver specifically, and kudos to him because he had a lot of expectations on him and a lot of attention from opposing defenses. All season long, he keeps showing up, and he keeps making plays. Nobody has been able to cover him, and there is no question in this game, if they're going to win, he's got to have a big day.
Caught by Williams on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. They'll run this play from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Wormley. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a first and 10. This time he wants to throw. Fakes to grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Motion from the wideout. Going to take a shot on second and short. Got his man. Open space at the 25. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. The offense changing the play. Running inside. It's Wormley. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's third down. You just got sacked the play prior. But you do a nice job in the pocket. You get through your progression. It's not open. You take off and run. Pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his poise.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Run inside. It's Porter. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, In this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Unloads quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. That's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Ross.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. In the red area, it's Wormley. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Under fire. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting the scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So a drive there of 84 yards, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give on the inside. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the gun, the running back has it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right back to it. He's in open space downfield. Push out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. This Utah State offense has it going. Largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So first down here as they go back to work. DB's right up on the receivers. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Running it to the right. And he could not get loose on the run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Brown wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Aggies. Made the grab in the end zone for 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Makes a move. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Wants to throw it again. Here's the pressure. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Offense in a split backfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down coming up. Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points. But great job by this defense.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond? Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Uncorks it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Tight end now in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. They've got the screen set up. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Might be changing the route. They'll go right back to it. Makes it past the marker. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Gets it out fast.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
From the red zone, it's Williams. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. First and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And that touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
Brown wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And they'll... at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Finding some room. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Got rid of it just in time.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oaks. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. He makes a catch. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The corners are walked up tight. The inside handoff. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. They're going to run it. Could not find a hole. This deep. Clogging up everything, it's 3rd and goal.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we've got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Brown will throw it. Going for 6. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. A designed run for the quarterback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we're running. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Runs through a tackle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. After the run, now to throw. Unleashes it. On target to the left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of 1st downs in the books. Now 1st and 10 from the 44. Wants to throw it again, and why not? It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Sacramento State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo. Brown wants to pass.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker now.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his target down the middle. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play?
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He'll pull it down and run. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of hands.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 2nd and inch is a really good time to take a shot. Looking downfield very late in the half. Going for it all. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Buckeyes looking to make it 5 straight wins, and they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Caught, and he's got through.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got...
There's a crease. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run the screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
The run inside. It's Porter. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. This time he wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's 4.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's second and long. Back to pass. Stepping to the right. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
A strike downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Porter. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
To the air on second down. Under fire. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. From the gun, looking for a man. Got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They need 1 yard on 3rd down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for it. And into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can...
Touchdown, Sacramento State! And the route is on.
Quarterbacks love finding their tight ends down here in this area of the field. Big targets in small spaces. Nice work on that TD.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Brown will throw it. Makes the catch. It's Gay.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Brown wants to pass. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready, go. Ready, go.
Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Inside the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks into first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ready, go.
To the air on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. Quarterback keeper. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got his man. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Will the the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They want to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Using his legs, it's Porter. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Running inside, it's Wormley. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And so far, this has been a most frustrating performance for this junior quarterback. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle. And you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple plays and moved this offense a little bit. Been a bad day, man.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Sacramento State. The defense putting points on the board. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. He picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. And this junior signal caller has hardly been at his best. And when you've been around, when you're the veteran presence, you have to perform at a higher level. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense. As corners made plays, really the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be and hasn't put drives together. And this offense has just sputtered, and it's just one of those days they want to forget.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. The run inside. It's Williams. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Off offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Finds his man, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Well, if you're going to be checked down Charlie, you get the completion percentage up, but you don't get the first down, and the punt unit comes on the field. Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And this outing is one this junior signal caller would prefer to forget. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle. And you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I'll tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple plays and moved this offense a little bit. Been a bad day, man. And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've got, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Down, ready. Flag 14. Flag 14.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.